Oh, I see, okay. Oh, glad the echo is okay now. Hey Quasi, thanks for the follow, and with the new channel. Yeah, Quasi TV there is another developer, and he just sent me a whole lot of viewers from his stream. He streams every day, right before I do. Rocket Fisters, that sounds very wrong. So you should definitely check out his new channel, Quasi TV, with the game Skyhook. I have a question to get you started, Daniel. Okay, I love your questions, Blinkster. Your questions are always the best, so shoot your new question. Hey Toja, thanks for following. Yeah, Quasi. Okay. Hey Damage Ball. Hey Pooh Boy, yeah, I was watching Quasi's channel too, and I saw you in the chat. Skyhookers in the house! All the Skyhookers coming, man. With a raiding party, yeah. Okay, what I'm working on today is pretty cool. This is my level action sequencer that I'm building, so I can make single player level logic within the game for the Rocket Fist single player. Right now I'm working on a show dialogue option, so I can type on the dialogue and say where I want it to be shown, and to pop up a dialogue within the game. Yes, I might end up working on new enemies, but first I want to work on the dialogue system, because the dialogue system is really cool. Let me show you how it's working a normal ride. Let me show how this system is working. I don't think I've shown you a proper video of it in action yet. So this is my level editor for Rocket Fist. Oh, this is new. Now my marquee selection actually has quads in there that shows better what I'm selecting. So this is new, and it's using the GL from Unity. So I'm gonna put in here a button. I'm gonna put in here a activatable thingy. And I'm gonna go into the level action sequencer. And I'm gonna say wait for activation, wait for active. I wanna wait for this one to be active. And then when that is active, I'm gonna spawn enemies. Oh yeah, I need to put some spawn points. So let's go into utility, enemy spawn. All you see is black. Huh. Try refreshing the... I do have a mini game set up. I think it's attack for the mini game. I think I have a commands. I didn't put attack there. I should put attack there. Okay, so I'm gonna say spawn enemies on those spawn points with this enemy template. Spawn a minimum of 1 and a maximum of 2. Yeah, can add another enemy spawn and entry, but that's okay for now. So I'm also actually gonna put some walls here in the sides, just so it's easier to kill the enemies once they spawn. Okay, I'm gonna make a spawn point and I'm gonna press play. Oh yeah, I forgot to connect. So this is the connection section of the system. So I'm gonna say when I press this button, I want to activate this, and I want this to start off. Okay, so if I press play, that's off. Whenever I press this button, it activates and spawns an enemy. So you see how with this system I can make really cool stuff. I can also add wait for seconds. I can add wait for enemies killed. So after it spawns enemies, it's gonna wait for the enemies to be killed. Then it's gonna spawn more enemies. Let's say another spawn enemies. Again in all the spawn points. Another chug chugger. Actually no, I'm gonna say spawn the boss, just because. Let's spawn the boss in one of those. Okay. So I'm gonna play, activate this, the enemies spawn. Oh no, oh no. Come on, I want that weapon. Boom! I killed the enemies, and now the boss spawns. Oh yeah. So yeah. Yes, it's gonna cost money. Yeah, games when they're not in mobile and when they take years to make, they usually cost money. That's part of the game. I'm hoping to put it for sale around 10 bucks. I missed your question, Blinkster. Let me scroll up and see. Development start date. What made you start development on that day? Was it inspiration or an urge of something similar? I actually answered that question before in the Made of Unity interview. So, huh, cool, everyone managed to attack the virus well. So yeah, on this interview, the first part of the interview is talking about how the game started, how I started building this game. So you can totally check this interview, and that question is answered right here. How did you came up with the idea for Rocket Fist? And I was doing a Master's degree in digital media, and one of the projects we had to come up with a game for the PS Vita with unique controls, and I came up with this little game that each player controlled with holding one side of the Vita, and it was a local multiplayer on the same Vita. So yeah. Whoa, that's a long cooldown. I didn't realize that cooldown was so long. Let me change that. Yeah, cooldown, let's say 1 minute. Yep, okay, I changed to 1 minute. I don't know if it's automatic that it updates. Let's see, attack 10. Oh my god, how am I gonna take this cooldown out? Okay, I'm just gonna close the bot and start again. And see what happens. Okay. So hopefully now the bot is okay. Yeah, I restarted. Oh yeah, it's attack. I'm thinking of battle because of Quasi. Alright, so back to work. Which if you have any more questions, please feel free to shoot out questions in the chat. I'll be happy to answer them. What I was doing, dialogue. I want to be able to pick up dialogue. To trigger dialogue through my level action sequence. So I can add that into the single player. Yeah, attack makes more sense, at least in my case, I guess, I don't know. Yeah, attack might be better. Oh yeah, I was coding the serialization. How long have you been working on this game? Well, the first ever version of this game was started in January 17th of last year. So officially 1 year and 1 day. But along the way, I stopped and I came back to it and I stopped again, so it wasn't like 1 year of continuous development. And I was also doing how do you say this? I was not doing full-time on it, so I was working on it part-time on nights and weekends. So if you look here on my time spent, on July and June I barely worked on it, September, October I barely worked on it, and I started full-time development on it in December, so you can see like I have the double of the hours in December than anything else. So yeah, oh, and that's accounting for music, let's not account for music. Yeah, that would be the time I've spent working on it last year. And this year I already spent 114 hours, and it's just the beginning of like half the month, so I'm sure gonna spend even more. Oh no, it's gonna crash my Unity, god damn it. You guys should attack the virus better, come on. Are you working with anyone? Well, I'm working with one guy that's the sound designer. So he makes the sound for the game, and I don't have the sound capabilities. I can't make audio, like I can't make sound effects, I can't make music. I can, however, make everything else. So I'm making everything that's not sound. I'm not being paid to do it. I'm hoping that I'll be able to sell the game and make money by selling the game eventually. Hopefully that will be a thing. But yeah, so far I haven't made a single dollar making Rocket Fist. I'm just having fun. I really enjoy doing it. Okay, maybe that cooldown is too little. Maybe it needs more cooldown. Thanks for the host, Mystical Puka. Okay. So back to what I was doing. I need to serialize and deserialize this. So I'm adding those fields in JSON. I'm gonna increase this cooldown later. Well, once I finish this serialization, the stream is gonna get a little bit more visual, because so far it's gonna be all in the code. What I need to do is on my level action for show dialog, I'm gonna copy over part of the code that I'm using for the serialization, and I'm gonna use it to deserialize this to my visual editor, to my UI. So if JSON has fields terminals, then I'm gonna pick a point from the array of terminals. This point, yep, that's correct. Then if JSON has the fields for dialog, I'm gonna put that into the input field. So dialog text, then there's a duration time, then there's the drop down for character drop down. Yep. Have you spent any money working on this game? Yes. You don't usually think about it, but there are lots of little costs that happen through development, like showing the game at conventions, and you end up buying lots of asset store assets, and then you have to pay for console costs. There's lots of little things you have to pay for that you don't realize when you're starting. I probably have spent at least $1,000 or so on this game. That's a lot of attacks. I think the cooldown should be bigger. Let's say the cooldown is like 5 minutes, and it requires like let's say 2 users, at least 2 users. ThinkBot. Okay, I'm just gonna restart ThinkBot for one last time, so the attacks are not so constant. Alright, I'm back. Back to ThinkBot. Okay. So one thing I want to do here, now I can serialize and deserialize this. I want to be able to change my value when I click on the drop down. So whenever I type text, I want this to change the text on the original action. Whenever I move the slider, I want this to change the time in the original action. So I'm gonna have to hook into those callbacks. First I'm gonna make a boolean saying can change, because while I'm doing this serialization, I do not want to be able to change. So I'll say can change equal false here. This one's okay. When I deserialize, if I am deserializing, I'm gonna say can change equal false. And I'm only gonna allow for changing again when I finish the serialization. Otherwise, whenever I'm changing this on serializing, deserializing, it's gonna change my values originally. Okay. So let's say public void change the duration slider. I think there's a float. New float. Then there's also change dropdown, which I believe, not sure what it is. Let's see. Whenever I start, I need to hook those up. Actually, I'm gonna do that on enabled. So, dialog text on value change or on and edit. Let's say on and edit. On and edit, I'm gonna add a listener, and it gives me a string. So let's say public voids change dialog string. It's gonna give me a string, new string. Okay, so this will be change dialog string. Slider. It's a duration time. On value changed, add listener. Change. Change duration slider. Then last one, the dropdown, character dropdown. On value changed, add listener. Change dropdown. It should be an int. So int, new int. Oh, that's weird. New int. Okay. So I'm hooked into those. Whenever I change those, I think I have a good example in another one of the panels I made. So let's say they'll wait, no, not wait for active, I'll wait for seconds. I'm hooking up to a slider. Yeah, whenever I change, if owner and can change value, it's important to have that as well. Yeah, I should probably have a public bool can change, starts false. Whenever I'm deserializing, I'm gonna set that false. Whenever I finish that, can change go through. Yep, it's probably better. So if owner and can change, then we do this. Okay. Did everyone go really quiet, or my Enkbot is not showing me the chat properly? I think everyone went really quiet. Okay, cool. Let's go back to show dialog. So if I'm changing the dialog string, I should be changing, yeah, serializing this and deserializing over there. Change drop down the same. Okay. Now, this should be enough for it to sync. So let's test this code. Reading research papers, okay. I am from Brazil. The Hawkeye testing for me, okay, what are you testing? Input field, slider, and drop down. Okay, let's hide this. Let's hide the level action sequence panel. And let's, I think I know a problem already. So if I click on show dialog, it's gonna show alert message because I didn't properly put the number there on that button. So action buttons, which one is my actual? One of those buttons is my show dialog, which is this one. And show dialog might be 5. Let's see, 5. This might be 6. This might be 7. Okay. Oh yeah. So 4, 5, 6, 7. Ah, fixing an animation, cool. Reading research papers. What research paper are you reading, Blinkster? Okay, that's wrong. Show dialog panel, so I forgot to link something there? No, that's actually linked. The owner is not set? That should be set. Which one is it? Level action objects. I think it didn't... Oh, I see. I think I know what's wrong. It couldn't create the object. Huh. Yeah, it probably didn't set the level action object that's referenced to it. Where do we create this? Level action object equals... I think it's when we add the button. So it should be... It should probably be in the editor itself. So UI panel, level action editor. Do add button, level action type. Oh. Add level action. Oh, I see. Okay, so this is what I was missing. I need to make a new one here for show dialog. Level action, add component. This would be level action, show dialog. Then break. Uni dissertation, cool. Alright, let's try this again. Hopefully now I can actually add my action and edit it with my UI for editing actions. Okay, show dialog, wait for active. No, that's not wait for active. That's supposed to be show dialog. God damn it. Wait for active. So let's see which one is show dialog, the number. Show dialog is 5. It was giving me the number 3. Why? Did I put the wrong number in there? Button show dialog. This will call add button with the number 5, which is the correct number, as far as I know. Do add button. If action base equals null, it's gonna say the level type, otherwise it's gonna say action type. Oh. Action base is null, so it should be adding a level action with that type. Why is it adding the wrong one? Let's add some debug logs here. So debug log, type number, adding button. Whoa, program an AR drone to play Quidditch. That's really hardcore. Damn. Type found. Level action type. Type. I swear I don't usually have those problems. I think streaming gives me bad luck. Alright. Let's see what happens now. Let me press that. Okay. Show dialog. Wait for active. Why? It did find show dialog, adding button 5 type, found show dialog. So it did find the right type, just like screw it. Whoa, that's really, really weird. Everything's breaking now. Whoa, damn. It did find the right one. Why didn't it add correctly? No, I'm good, thanks. My textures are totally pro, man. You should see my textures. I'm actually gonna show you my textures right now. Because wow, like just look at this texture. Look at this texture. This is my texture, man. This is actually the texture I use for my robots. And this is my texture for my palettes, my environment. So yeah. So yeah, my textures are good. I'm totally okay with my textures. But thanks for offering. Alright, so why is this thing not helping me? Why is this thing doing this to me? I'm gonna add more debugs. So spawn object dot level action type. How import a model from your drawing application into the game? Well, it's pretty simple, just import it. It's a regular model. I mean, there's nothing special about it. I'm gonna open a second instance of Unity so I can show you this. But for now, let me try again. Show dialog. Everything's right. Why is it changing my button to something else? This doesn't make any sense whatsoever. Like, what the hell? This did not make sense. Huh. Thanks for the follow, Elation Long. Could you lower a tiny bit the music? Yes, I can lower the music a tiny bit. It is lowered a tiny bit. Okay, so I know it did set it correctly at first, but a moment after it set it wrong again. So if level action object is different than null, and the level action type, oh, I see. So the level action object I created is the wrong type, apparently. Huh. That's interesting. And didn't match. So add level action. Level action type, which should be show dialog. Oh, I think I know what's wrong. Yeah, that's what's wrong. Action type equals show dialog. God damn it, I'm so dumb. You're welcome, man. I'm glad we're helping. Okay, I'm gonna show real quick how to import a model. I'm gonna import a new asset. So pretty much, you right click, import a new asset. Let's go into assets and pick some model. Actually, I'll go into Maya. I think I have some models here in scenes. Let's say I want to import my robots. Oh, there's the obj file. It's an object. So I pulled it in here, and super huge. So I'm gonna change the scale factor to 0.01. So yeah, now I have my little robot here in my screen. That's how you import objects into Unity, which is pretty simple to do. Yay, little robots. Yeah, I don't think he gets many customers that way. Okay, so now this should work. I'm gonna go and... yeah, it's pretty simple to import objects. that's the worst way ever to get someone to hire you. It's like, screw you, you don't like my thing, I don't like your face. Okay, so let's say hi, ha 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 ha. Duration time 5.6 and player. Let's see here over here my object, my show dialog object. And it did not work at all. It didn't do anything. Cool. Well, that's something. Let's try to figure out why it didn't do anything. Do I have an owner? Yes, I have that button as an owner. Does that button have access to my show dialog? Yes, it does have access to my show dialog. Okay. So, am I serializing whenever I'm changing something? Because that could be the problem. I could be not hooked into this serialization stuff. Or the can change might be false forever. Okay, let's test one of those. Let's go into debug and see if can change. Yeah, can change is false. Can change should be true by now. Yes, I want all the back rubs you can give me. Yes, that's a good way of yes, I want all the back rubbing. So why is my can change not being set to true? I think if the deserialization fails, it should say can change. And I should probably... Oh yeah, this is wrong. I should probably do the same to the other one I changed. That was the UI panel wait for seconds. Because if this is gonna fail, I want to be able to change things. Actually, I could just say can change equal true here in the beginning. Yeah, I'll do that. So if JSON is null, return false, but set can change to true before that. I think that might be my problem. Yeah, man, I could use some back rubs. Okay, show dialog. Okay, object reference not set. Interesting. OBS point. Okay. Yeah, I got this wrong. This should be JSON terminals count. Yep. That does make perfect sense. Hey Demon Slayer! Welcome back! We missed you. Okay. Show dialog. Edit. Oh my god. Is dialog text? Oh. Huh. Is dialog text not set to anything? No, it's totally set. I can see it there. So what is wrong then? Is it... It only should get to this code if that is true. Huh. That's really weird. And dialog text. GLG. Yeah, GLG should be a string. Pretty sure. And duration time. Let's just add some null checks. Let's see what happens. I'm pretty sure I should be receiving here. I should be receiving here something that should have those values. Here in serialization, yeah, I'm pretty much returning an object that has those fields. Wait a second. Terms, dialog string. Yeah, that's a string. DLG. DLG dir CHR. Yeah. That is correct. I don't know what's wrong with this. You know what? Just for debugging purposes, I'm gonna say debug log and I'm gonna throw my JSON into the debug. So I'll be able to actually see what I'm receiving. No, it should, right? Yeah. Make Daniel a cup of tea. No, wait. I need that command. I also should have a backrubs command. Brew. Give Daniel backrubs. Okay, so there... I don't have anything because I just created this. So I'm getting that duration is 0. Dialog is empty. Okay. So it's probably because the dialog is empty. So I should also check if JSON glg.str JSON glg is string, and I'll check if it is string. I'll check that it's not null or empty, and that should rid me of that no reference exception, I guess. That's the only thing that makes sense for me right now. I haven't tried serializing strings before, like empty strings, so I wasn't expecting that bug. Oh my god, it's still annoying me with this. How is that even a thing? What is wrong with you, thing? Okay, I'm gonna make a test here. Dialog text equal falafel. Oh, backrubs. Okay, so I'll just set this text to backrubs. Hey MagnaFerox! Thanks, man. Yeah, I've been writing on Tixars for a long while now. My lecturer and I are looking at developing a small robot that sits on your desk and responds to emails that have smileys in them. The robot will lift its arms when it parses a smiley, or etc. Oh, that's really cool. You're like, whee! I have a little robot that sits on my desk, but he doesn't do anything. He just sits there and stands there forever. Yeah, he's boring. He doesn't lift his arms or anything. Just sits at my desk. Okay. Backrubs. Right, so that part worked. What didn't work... Okay, so dialog string, it did work. Huh, even this works. The only part that it didn't like is actually receiving... Let's try something different. Oh yeah, but it's not gonna work for that. The only part it did not like was the input string being deserialized. All the rest, the character, everything else is okay. I haven't tried the terminals yet, but yeah. Yeah, that's really cool. Okay, I need to figure out why this thing is not accepting my serialization. Oh, I know what I'm gonna do. Okay. So, what if, when I'm serializing this, I'll only add the dialog if dialog text.text if string is null or empty. Yeah, if the string is not null or empty, then I'm gonna serialize this, otherwise I don't. Let's try that. So if I don't receive anything, if this else dialog text.text is empty. Yep. Yeah, that should be good. Then on the other side, when I'm serializing this, I should do the same thing. So if the string is null or empty, I'm not gonna serialize this. Okay. That way, that should work, I guess. Hopefully. So if all of those, then you deserialize. Otherwise, you just say this is empty. It's a little hacky, but it should work. Thanks, MagnaFerox. Yeah, this is the UI for the level editor. It's a little bit different than the actual game UI. But if I did the level editor UI, like the game UI, that would look really clunky. Because the game UI is supposed to look clunky. It fits the idea of the game. Okay, I don't see any bugs. Yep. Does. Let's go over here. And the dialog string is not serialized. Oh, okay, it did actually. Huh. Blah 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 blah. Ah, because I have to finish editing. Yeah, that is cool. This is dialog. Yep, this is dialog. It goes right over there. Yep, everything is serializing now. Cool. I wanna see if I can save this now, and saving and loading works. So I'm gonna save this. This is my test button scene. I do have some stuff here already, so I'm gonna throw in the show dialog here. Throw it here in the top. Virus. Huh. Those are not terminals. I should fix that. Those are the dynamic objects. Okay, so test serialization dialog. Close, save. So I saved the level. Fuck that. Okay. Trim the string on top. If it's just not just a space. Oh, but this should be actual dialogue, and dialogues have spaces. So spaces are fine. I'm okay with spaces. This should be dialogue. Oh yeah, let me load my level and see if it's serialized correctly. Huh. So it serialized part of it. I got my virus because I set virus. I got my duration time. My dialogue did not show up. So part of it didn't. Oh, I see it there. It was serialized, but it didn't receive in this end here. Okay. Let's work on that. So the deserialization is not working because of all these checks, apparently, probably. Yeah, let's try this and see if now it's realized correctly. Oh, but I only did checking if it's null or empty because it was throwing me a no exception. I'm totally okay if all the dialogue is a space. That's totally fine. If he wants to show an empty dialogue, just space, that's okay. I'm just worried that the dialogue's empty, that it gives me a null error exception because the JSON doesn't know what to do with it. Not sure if like Gmail allow a dev to read emails. Huh, yeah, I don't know about that. Quick question to everyone here using Unity. Does putting opacity over sprite right with Unity has the same performance as setting the same opacity but directly in the sprite? Yeah, I don't know. I know that transparency is not really good for fill rate. On mobile especially, you shouldn't be using a lot of transparency. Oh yeah, now it works. Test serialization dialog. It serializes and deserializes. Yes! Now I need to make terminals. Okay. Terminals. Alright, so how are we gonna do that? Let's pick terminal. Yeah, it costs overdraws. Search and sort algorithms. Yeah, that is a good idea. Unity is really good for displaying graphical things really quickly. That's probably a good idea. Okay, so now I want to have a terminal. I don't want to model the terminal right now. I'm just gonna use another thing I already have. So I think I have a floating screen. Let's see, screen. Yeah, floor screen. So this is kind of a screen model. This was meant for the floor, so it's really flat on the sides. Okay, let's say this is a terminal. Let's pick a utility. I think it's a dynamic. Prefab dynamic. I'll get the invisible activator. Yep. We'll set to be default. Okay, let's throw this in here. Don't think there's much of a difference. Okay. Press the big green recycle button. Huh. Yeah. That's pretty cool. Yeah, that is really cool. You could totally do that with Unity. Especially if you use the DoTween, which you should. DoTween is awesome. Everyone should use DoTween all the time. DoTween helps you to make like really cool little polishing animations into your stuff. I can't recommend DoTween enough. Alright, let's see my terminal. Let's imagine I have this screen. And the screen is gonna show my character, my virus character or whatever other character. It should probably be kind of tilted upwards so we can see from the top. The players can see the terminal. Yeah, I'll make a model for the terminal later, so I'm not gonna use. Yes, I do use TextMesh Pro, not on everything, on some things. I'm slowly transitioning to everything, but some things you can't use, like the input stuff. You can't use the TextMesh Pro yet. The drop downs, you can't use the TextMesh Pro yet. Okay, let's throw some some colors in there. So UI Plex, yep, that's kind of like what I wanted. And this is a screen. Yeah, this is a screen. Cool. Let's say this is dynamic. When I say something's dynamic in the front of the name, it doesn't get batched to reduce draw calls. So wherever it's dynamic, I usually have to put dynamic in front of it. And I don't want dynamic tile connector here, I want a terminal, dynamic terminal object. Okay. Now I should just change my name to prefab dynamic terminal. Gonna save this prefab. And I'm gonna make a new tile for it. So let's go into the rotor style system. Yeah, you can't use TextMesh Pro in input fields. I was very sad about that. I really want to use it in input fields. The guy said about 2 or 3 months ago that he was working on it. I think he's still working on it. I don't know. But yeah. I might end up programming my own thing to be able to use that on the input fields. Okay, so I'm gonna just make a copy of one of the brushes, and this will be my dynamic terminal. Yeah, I'll just call it terminal. So this is my dynamic terminal. Okay, that's cool. That's a cool looking image there for it. And I'm gonna add it into my single. I think I'm gonna use it in my utilities. No? Dynamics. Yep. I'll put it into the block. Block? No. I'll put it in the dynamic type. And dynamic terminal. Let's save this. Let's update my runtime brush database. Where does your level editor get all its brushes from? You pre-make them? Yes, I just did right in front of you. I was just making a new brush. I just make a new brush here with the rotor style brush, and it automatically generates this little image for me, and then I can update the images by clicking sync with editor database, which is a script that goes to the temp folder and picks all the images and syncs over there. So now I should have my new brush. You need to be more boring so I can go to bed. Believe me, I believe I'm being boring as hell right now, but I'm glad you guys think otherwise. Yeah, I'm in Canada right now, so right now it's still 3 PM, but you can watch video on demand later. I always upload my streams to YouTube. Okay. Yeah. I think I need to close Unity and open again for it to update, but you can see my other ones are here already. So now I can push dynamic terminals into the game. Okay. Now what I need to do... Thank you, Rocket Fistbot. What I need to do... I should... To the YouTubes, yes. I should actually add okay. Kazi is a moderator now. Cool. And Blinkster is also a moderator. Yay, now I have moderators. Yeah, look at me. Like a real stream now, yeah, with moderators and everything. Cool. Okay, now my stream is fancy and has moderators. Alright, I need to be able to select the terminal I want the dialogue to pop up from. And I thought I did that, but I guess I messed up. So I'm looking... Whenever I add my... It says add spawn points, but it's actually adding the terminals. So I'm looking in the wrong place, I guess. Dynamic tile connectors, yeah, that's not what I want. I want to look into my dynamic terminal objects. Dynamic terminals. Okay, this should work. Yeah, you have a fancy avatar there. Hey Jablota, no worry man, you can watch it later on YouTube. But yeah, thanks for stopping by and saying hi. Happy to see you again. It's really nice, like when you start streaming regularly, and I just started like 1 week or 2 weeks ago. It's really nice to see the people that just come back over and over, and I really appreciate you guys. Like this is awesome. I like seeing the same names repeated. I'm really terrible with names, but I already can remember lots of you guys. Like Demon Slayer was here before, Jablata, Blinkster is always here. This is awesome. Thank you, thanks so much, you guys. Okay, so now I'm gonna add some dynamic terminals in here. Yep, yay, terminals. I'm gonna go into the show dialog, edit, and this did not work. It did not work at all. It didn't find any terminals. Now, why is that? Okay, so for each SP pose, am I asking to Oh yeah, I'm not asking to update that list. Daniel, why are you being so dumb? Oh my god, Daniel. Come on, I did the same for the enemy spawner, so I'm gonna go into the enemy spawn and see where I'm actually calling for this to be updated. I'm streaming some schedule. I'm streaming Mondays and Wednesdays from 3 PM PST. Actually, I think my schedule, yeah, schedule. Is that a command? It should be a command. It is not a command, oh my god. Okay, that's not a command. That, oh, stream time, that's what I was looking for. Yes. It is now. No, no, Rocket Fist Bots, that's not what I wanted you to say. God damn it. Rocket Fist Bot's gonna get demoted. So yeah, I'm thinking of adding another button in there. Oh, Toja, I wanna see the image. I wanna see the fan art for the Skyhook. Can you link? Link it. That fan art Toja was making for Skyhook is so good. It was looking awesome already. Yes, drop away. Drop it like it's hot, man. Just drop it. Drop the bass. Drop it, man.
Drop it.
Alright. Let me check the link. Oh yeah. Damn, son. Do you do this professionally? Like, look at this. Oh my god. Do you do this professionally? Like, do you draw for webcomics? Like, this is awesome, man. Look at this. Seriously, like, this is amazing. How do you even? Wait till we get to the hook. Yeah. Huh. I probably shouldn't have done that, because now YouTube, whenever I'm uploading my thing, we're gonna say I was copyrighted content. We're gonna want to monetize my thing. Okay, cool. Because of 2 seconds of thing. Yeah, probably that's gonna happen. That is amazing, Toja. You're amazing. That's awesome artwork, man. You're awesome. Okay, back to what I was doing before I got mesmerized by Toja's awesome work. What was I doing? Oh yeah, the terminals were not being added because I wasn't calling the add spawn points anywhere, and I should be calling it on deserialized action. Yes, that's where I should be calling it. So whenever I'm deserializing the action, I should be adding the spawn points. Yeah. I kind of want to... No, that's okay, I guess. Is it? Yeah, probably. I'll change that spawn points to here. Let me see where... Yeah. I'm doing it before. That's okay. Maybe I should say like can change false. Then at the spawn points, then can change true, because I'm afraid that when I'm adding the spawn points, it messes things up if I have the can change to be true. Yeah, that looks kind of ugly, but nobody's gonna see that code. You guys didn't see that. I'll tweet it out. Cool. You don't need to make a Rocket Fist one. It's okay. It's okay. But if you do it, I would love to see it. But you don't need to. It's okay. Yeah, man. Twitter is awesome. Let me see if I have a command for that. I don't even remember. Twitter. Yeah, you can follow me on Twitter. Yes, I do have that command. Okay, let's see. I'm gonna add some terminals in there. Terminal. I'm gonna go into my level action, show dialog, and it didn't show up. Why? Why the terminals are not showing up? Why? What did I do wrong? Let's try to figure this out. So over here, I do have an objects holder. That is correct. I do have my spawn point toggle, which is where I should spawn. Are those do have dynamic terminal objects? Could it be that whenever I'm doing this, I don't have my list made for my dynamic terminal objects? Let's see. Dynamic terminal object on enable. Oh, I don't. My list is empty. I'm so stupid. Oh my god! I swear I'm not usually like this. I am actually. Yeah, that happens a lot. If dynamic terminals does not contain this, then you add this to dynamic terminals. Whenever I'm disabling myself, if dynamic terminals contains this, I'm gonna remove this. Okay, now I should have a list in there. Okay, we didn't see the code this time, but I'm totally gonna scour the YouTube video to see a shameful code. Yes, I do allow bad code, and yeah, I do that a lot. I think Twitter probably compresses images, most probably. The shameful code I was talking about is this: can change equal false at spawn points, can change equal true, if not return false, can change equal false again. It's like, just decide yourself, is can change equal false or true? Oh, god damn it. Yep.
Thank you.
Thanks for the follow, KStress71. Alright, so now this should finally work, because I'm less dumb this time. Okay. I'm just gonna drop terminals in there. Yay, terminals. I'm gonna go in here, show dialog, edit, and the terminals show up! Okay, now I wanna see if this is serializing. I'm gonna load this. I'm gonna drop a terminal in here. Okay, so now I have a terminal. On the show dialog, I'm gonna say this terminal should be on. Actually, I want another terminal. So I'll say one terminal is on and one's off. Yeah, it seems to be serializing already, but I'm gonna save. I'm gonna save and stop and start again to see if the loading worked. Okay, it did not work. So it did serialize when I was doing that, but now that I loaded it again, it didn't show us as open. Okay, I wanna know. Yeah, the terminal's empty actually, because I can see my JSON here and I don't see anything in the terminals. So let's see. Okay, so right now my terminals are showing. Yep, terminals still showing. However, when I saved, it didn't save with the terminals there. Now, why is that? So show dialog, the terminals are showing here. And whenever I'm serializing that, I go over each terminal, right? JSON terminals. Oh, this is deserialization. So I'm serializing, I go over each terminal, I make the spawn point, add the fields, row and column to a space point JSON, then I add it there. Okay, then add terminals. Okay, so this should be serializing. I'm gonna save, and I'm gonna open the actual level. So this is the test button level. Okay, we compress, rebuild a bunch of stuff. Cool. All right. So this is how the level looks. The actual save level, how it looks. JSON view. Let's use the tree viewer. So yeah, this is how the JSON for the level actually looks like. Alright, so this beautifies the JSON and makes it easier for me to see what's going on. Oh my god, image. Yeah, I saved the image, the screenshot for the level, I saved it as a string, so yeah, that's really big. Can I not? Can I hide this? Remove. Okay, I don't have to see this anymore. Alright, so terminals. The terminal is actually saved here. I see my test serialization dialog. My thing is serialized there. Now, so the problem is not in the serialization, so when I load it. So let's try loading it again. Load. Boom. Loaded. Okay. The terminals are not there. Cool. So yeah, the problem is deserializing. Alright. Let's go into my level action show dialog and see what's happening when I deserialize this. JSON has field terminals, okay. Attempting to deserialize JSON. Okay, let me read the chat. I'm not reading. Yeah, this suggestion stream. Pixel Griffin. Following both. Let me. I'm not sure if I think I'm not following Quasi. Yep, I'm not following Quasi. Okay, I'm gonna follow Quasi. Why can't I follow Quasi? It doesn't let me. Oh my god, you're not followable. You're infollowable, I can't follow you. I could follow Toja. That's cool. How do I like this? I don't know how to like this. But yeah, apparently I can't follow Quasi. This is my Tumblr if you guys wanna throw a follow my way to. Yeah, the days in World of Warcraft, man, that thing sucked so much of my life. I still can't follow, oh my god. I think there's something wrong in your theme, and your theme is blocking the follower. That's what I guess, so I'm gonna delete this. Oh yeah, so your theme was actually blocking the follow button, you need to fix that. Thank you, man. Quasi... Your Tumblr theme is blocking your follow button. You need to fix that. That's not cool. Alright, so why is this thing not serializing? Attempting to deserialize this. If it has fields, then this JSON terminals. Okay. I'm gonna get the terminal from tile index. Oh. Okay. Trying to find co and row. Maybe he's not finding the terminal itself, so let's see. Terminal found. mterminal. Co row. So co and row should be tile row dot n tile plus, let's put here a little dash just so we can see which one is which. This will be co dot n. So row co, is that wrong? Oh yeah, I'm missing a plus there. Okay, so now we have debug logs, we can see better what's going wrong. Okay, I switched the theme. Bazooking yourself in your own foot. Yeah, you usually want people to be able to click your follow button. Yeah, if you want some... That would be awesome if you can do a little scribble. I can show you some reference. Rocket Fist release. I just know to debug like I do by dropping logs saying everything, yes. I know, but I'm so used for the debugging mode of doing things. I don't want to learn everything new right now. So I can find there's this little guy, and there's lots of other images. There's a lot of more images at the press kit. Press kit! Yeah, I put a lot of screenshots in the press kit. Plus there's this. This is my favorite Rocket Fist image. You can see Uncle Knuckle in the back and the guy's like, oh my god, run! Alright, so let's see what is going on now with the new debug logs. Let's load that scene. Okay. Terminal found. No, it did not find the terminal. Interesting. It's probably because the setup wasn't done yet in the terminal object. Because the setup is done 00. Let's try doing the setup way earlier. Make sure that the row and column are there already. Yeah. Let's try that again now. It could be the setup that's not giving enough time for it to return. Okay, load. You did not find the terminal again. God damn it. Let's see these terminals. Let's see if we're correct there. It should be in the dynamic chunks terminal. So there is 7 and 19. That's exactly the one he's looking for. Okay, you know what? Whenever we're doing this, if dynamic terminals i.row equals 0, I think the 0 is the default. Okay, let's say -1 is the default. Whenever I'm disabling this, I'm gonna say row equal -1, column equal -1. So this is kind of hacky, but if row equal -1, then I'm gonna force setup on this. So dynamic terminals i.setup. Okay, if game object is not active in the return, then he should be getting the closest index and setting the things. Yeah, that sounds correct. Let's see if that works. Tasty hex. Yeah, man. A lot of my code is good, but there's a lot of bad code in there too. But it works. The important thing is that it works, okay? As long as it works consistently, it's okay. It's okay. Don't judge me. Oh my god. It can't find the goddamn terminal. It will not find the goddamn terminal. dynamic terminal object, get from tile index. I'm making a tile index with the row and column. So row equals 7, column equals 19. It's not finding it. Why? Just why? Why? Okay, so if this hasn't happened yet, if I couldn't find something to return, I'm just gonna go ahead and find a new tile index. I'm gonna give it the dynamic terminals i.transform.position. I have a new tile index, so if tile index equal if this is different than null and it's equal to tile, then return dynamic terminals y. Yeah. Let's try that. Let's see what happens. Iterative prototyping, yes. It's iterative prototyping, yep. You gotta say it like you mean it. It's like, no, if it's okay, it's okay. You just gotta, if you convince yourself, you can convince others. Terminal found! That terminal was found! Yes! Yes! Yes, it's serialized. It is serialized. Bam! Yes. Actually, not even gonna do that anymore. Just gonna... Yep. That's happening. If it doesn't found it that way, it's gonna use the actual... Just gonna get it. Boom. Alright. Yeah, I'll refactor it later. Yes, it will totally be refactored later. Yeah, I totally meant for the game to crash, man. It's a feature. It's totally a feature. That's how it's done. Okay, let's remove those debug logs. Because things are serializing right now. Serializing good, bro. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Okay. Now I have a terminal. I have a serialization of the show dialog. The only thing I have left to do for the show dialog is to actually show the dialog. That part's missing. Right now what I'm gonna do, like temporarily... No, I'm not gonna take that call. I'm busy, I'm streaming. Let me just reply saying like, hey, I'm streaming, I can't talk right now. Streaming. I need to make a little dialog box thing. Now my WhatsApp doesn't even want to say anything anymore. God damn it, WhatsApp. Okay. Yeah, thank you. I fixed the bug. It was really hard. I need to make a dialog box for this to use. I'm gonna make one with my alert manager already because I have this alert manager and I could just use that. I'm gonna need to make a new prefab. That is gonna be my chat prefab. Yeah, I'm gonna make something that's kind of like the alert message, but not really. So let's say this would be my... Where is my alert message? I'll call it dialog message. Yeah. So dialog message. Go away, I need to make a little dialogue string. Yes. Okay. So dialogue message totally exists. I see it. It exists right there. Whenever I create a new script, my Visual Studio just like doesn't like it. I need to close Visual Studio and open again so it recognizes the new things I created, which is annoying. Alright. Let's... Okay, now it's recognized. Dialog prefab. I'm gonna make a list of dialog messages, which will be my messages, no, my dialog messages. Needle top world, and this will be dialog. That's weird. What's dreamy? Hey Keith, how are you doing? Alright. So it's gonna be similar to the alert world. Yeah, I'm gonna do alerts. That's gonna be for transform. I'm gonna copy a lot of this code. It's similar but not similar enough, so dialog, do dialog. It should actually return the dialog message, so I can actually have control over it and say when I want it to be destroyed. This is gonna be my dialog message prefab. Dialog prefab. Yeah, I'm gonna set that to be my parent. Okay. Then I need to set up the world follow for that. It's a quirk of VSTU. Needs to have Unity recompile the project. I see. Okay, thank you. That's a good point. I didn't know that. All right. There will be a lot of things that this has that the other one has too. Yeah, I should probably add Text Mesh Pro to this. Yep. Get components in children. Text Mesh Pro UGUI. If text, and do this. If text pro, and do this. Oh yeah, that's gonna be a lot to change. I don't want to change a lot there. I'll do it later. Forge can handle what it needs to. Forge should be able to handle that. By the way, Rocket Fist online is actually working and working quite well. Do you guys want to try Rocket Fist online? That could be fun. Or it could be terrible. Yeah, that sounds like a bad idea. Okay, yeah, that sounds like a bad idea. Okay, let's try that then. That is a build for Rocket Fist Online. If you're not in America, if you're like far away, you're gonna get laggy. It's gonna get pretty laggy. Just letting you know. It works well when the ping is low, but when ping is high, things get bad. You can't play from the Steam build. The server is not using the Steam build. It's using an older build, so you can only play with that that build right there. Yeah, no, the Steam build is not gonna work. So yeah, let me know when you guys are ready. Oh yeah, UK is gonna be laggy. It's gonna be pretty laggy. Oh yeah, and that's a Windows only build. That's a Windows build. I actually do have a build for Mac. I don't have one for Linux for testing networking. I do have one for Mac though. Pretty sure I do. Oh yeah, that's gonna get laggy. That's gonna get pretty laggy. Probably gonna see some rubber banding. Oh, there's someone here already. Let me change my color. Oh! Okay, that was rude. Damn, I bounced it back. Oh, damn. Who's killing me? Who is this? Yeah, I'm red. I don't know who is pink, but pink is killing me. Oh, damn it. I killed pink. Whoa. Oh, goddammit, I died again. Damn. You guys are mean. There's another pink. You can use I to change colors. As in the first letter of the words in. So yeah, I can change colors with I. Damn. Oh my god, there's 5 people. It's actually handling it pretty well, even with people from the UK. Do you guys feel it's too laggy, or? Oh, I just saw a little bit of. No, I guess that was okay. Ooh, that's really cool. Thanks, Magna Ferox. Oh my god, this is so crazy. Yeah, one little bug I need to fix like soon is the death animation is not always playing, and I know exactly how I'm gonna fix it. I know why it's happening, and I know how I can fix it. Ooh, I got killed. Damn, pink is kicking so much ass. But yeah, I'm actually surprised how well this is handling with 5 players, man. Ooh, I got killed. Especially with people from the UK, I mean, that's lag. Whoa, okay, there was some lag there. Boom. Okay. Yeah, I know how I can fix that. I'm gonna fix that actually. Not exactly right now, but I'm gonna fix that soon. After my deadline, my currently deadline. I'll fix it for next milestone. It's an easy fix actually. Okay, that was actually pretty weird. Oh yeah, I need to fix that chat bug too. Yeah, I see some lag happening here and there, but it is playable even with lag. Double kill. Yeah, man, I love my screen shake. Ooh, triple kill. Oh my god. How is that even? Ooh, damn it. I think these double kills are actually counting the same kill more than once. I think that's what's happening. Okay. Oh, that was a nice double kill. That was an actual double kill, man. Huh. Pink has 2 people now in this fucking pink team. You know what? I'm gonna be pink too, if everyone's gonna be pink. Where's pink? Okay, I'm pink too. Everyone's pink, yay! pink against the world, man! Woohoo! Now everyone is pink but orange and blue, and blue's trying to become pink. It's the pink army, man! Join the pink army or die! Yeah, there's only red now that's not in the pink army. The pink army wins! Come on, get red, get red! God damn it, red. Red's surviving, man! Red's a survivor. Someone join the red team. Oh, good job, Red. This is actually pretty fun, man. Like, I played a little bit of the multiplayer before. Actually, I'm gonna use my joystick. Which one am I? Oh, okay, that one. I played a little of my my multiplayer before for testing, but I never played with so many people like this. This is actually pretty fun. Okay, I'm gonna change colors. It's gonna be yellow. Yeah, I just need to fix a little, couple of bugs. But yeah, this is actually really nice. The networking is working pretty well. Ooh, damn it, triple kill, man. I should also add the players' names on top of them, so I know who is who here from the chats. Yeah, this triple kill is totally not giving the correct triple kill. Alright, I'm gonna go get back to the stream, but this was a really nice test. I'm gonna highlight this separately and put it in my YouTube channel separately, just to show how the online mode is working. Because this is actually pretty cool. Yeah, man. With UK players that are so far away playing with the server in Seattle, I thought the rubber banding would be way worse. So this is really good. I'm really happy with this test. Thank you guys so much for helping me test this. Yeah, I mean, I was worried about the ping with the game, but that makes me worry a little bit less, because stuff was working. Yeah, this was awesome. Thanks a lot, guys. I was actually not expecting it to be so good. I was definitely not expecting it to work so well. With that many people and people from so many different countries. This was way better than expected. Oh yeah, I was doing my chat message. Okay, so I do share some things here, but I don't share everything. So I don't need a type. I do need my Text Mesh Pro. So yeah, I should import this. Okay, I see. But yeah, I was expecting lag. That was expected. That was totally expected. I probably do need this. Yep, I do need this. YFSAT, yeah, that sounds like a good idea. Permanence, yeah, I also do need this. I don't really need a dictionary. Yeah, I do. I could use that dictionary. Damn, I could use a lot. Maybe I should just use the alert message. But there's some things in the alert message that's... Yeah, I'm gonna use the alert message. It already has most of what I need anyways. There's some things that it doesn't. And his name is John C. A donation! Who was that? Keith. Keith, thank you so much, man. It's awesome, $5. You're now my latest donor and you're the top donor forever because my latest donation is for $2. Now you give me 5. So thanks a lot, man. Yeah, I put a donation thing up just to see what would happen. Like I wasn't even expecting any donations. But yeah, I'm really happy that you guys actually feel it's worth donating some money for my stream and my work and everything. Like, I keep thinking that I'm gonna put Rocket Fist out for sale and nobody's gonna buy it, or just like, ugh. I don't know, I'm always a pessimist with my work, but I'm really happy to see that people actually care about the game and people are following its developments and reading about it, so yeah. Toja, you made a quick sketch. Oh my god, that's awesome! It's the first Rocket Fist fan art ever. That's awesome, man. I love how dynamic your art is. Like, you can feel the thing coming towards the screen. Both of the arts you made for Quasi and this one, like you can see the action coming. Like the action shot is so cool. That's awesome, man. Yeah, the little guy looks awesome. That is awesome. Yeah, I'm gonna post this later. My first Rocket Fist fan art. Hey, Magnoferox, thanks for the donation. Dude, thank you. That's awesome. So yeah, I don't know if I'll ever get sales on Rocket Fist, but I got donations already. Yay! No, that's awesome, man. Thank you so much. It's totally appreciated. That's awesome. Thank you guys. You guys are awesome. I'm so happy I forgot what I was doing. What was I doing? Oh yeah, the dialogue. Yes. I'll start by just using the regular alert message. Yeah, I'll do that. It's gonna be an alert message, the dialogue. It's gonna be an alert message, and I'm gonna add the different stuff to the alert message. Okay, so this will return an alert message, and I'm gonna use the same prefab. Am I gonna use the same prefab? No, not gonna use the same prefab. I'm gonna make a different prefab. For the dialogue. Yeah, the prefab is gonna be different at least. Text duration. I don't want color. I'm gonna have the colors be based on the character itself. Yeah. And I kind of want a different method so I can call which character I want. I want to call things like that. So after I do all that, I'm gonna return my message. Yep. Okay, let's try that. Talking about sales, Daniel. Wait, let me read. I think I was missing a little bit. You got the gameplay down, the character design, and the pick up and play aspect. Your game will do fine, don't you worry. Oh, thank you, Keith. That's good to hear. But I always worry because there are lots of great games that get out there and tank completely. Like they're awesome games, and the sales are just not as good as they should be. Are you considering like 4-packs on Steam? Yes. As in 4 copies of the card for like 3-4 cards? Oh, game, okay. So yes, here's the thing. I'm gonna tell you guys what I'm thinking for the price. This is not final, but I'm thinking of $8.99 for the game. So I was thinking if it's $8.99, 9 times 4 is how much time times 4? 36. I was thinking of doing the 4-pack for like $30 or something. that sounds legit. Yeah, I think that sounds legit. Yeah, something close to $30 for the 4-pack. So it's a little bit cheaper. Yes, that's US dollars. My mouse stopped there for a moment. I don't know. Oh my god. My computer is dying right now. I think my computer is dying. Things just stopped working. Huh. That's odd. My memories. Huh. System interrupts. What is that? Yeah, system's using a lot of my memory right now. Don't know why. Quick save your project. Yes. I think it's the virus, man. Let's attack the virus. I'm gonna attack the virus because the virus is trying to take over and freeze everything. Need to attack the virus right now. Thanks for the follow, Keith. Mem leak. It's not even Unity, it's the system. I don't know what's wrong. So yeah, I'm thinking about US dollars. So I don't know what you guys think. The game's gonna have online, the game's gonna have single player, the games are gonna have so much stuff that I think it's justified the price. A bigger discount, so maybe like a 25? 25 sounds like a reasonable amount, I guess. Yeah, okay, 15? That's too little, I mean... Oh, you mean 15 for one copy? I don't know, man, I think that might be too much. Oh my god, it's the calculator. Whenever I open the calculator, things freeze. Calculator, go away. No, I totally think the calculator is killing my computer, man. My computer. Calculator's killing my computer. But Towerfall's Towerfall. We're famous as hell, and I'm nobody, pretty much. Yeah, okay. It wasn't... it wasn't... the computer was freezing. The calculator... Yeah, you see, that's what happens. You guys don't attack the virus, my stream just freezes and everything goes to hell. Alright. Yeah, I'm not gonna use the dialogue message thing. I am gonna make a new... Thank you for the follow, Rodrigo BR. Ué, BR. I guess Rodrigo BR is from Brazil. I'm also from Brazil. Hello, from Brazil. Okay. Whenever I'm doing dialogue, I'm probably adding it to the list, the message board list. I want to add it actually to the dialogue message list. Boom. Write a virus to combine the virus, yes. So yeah, there's a point system. You can type bytes to see how many bytes you have. The more you watch the stream and the more you participate in virus attacks, you gain more bytes. Then you can attack the virus whenever it's spreading and using your bytes. Hey Rodrigo, thank you so much. I've been working really hard on this for a long time, so I'm glad it's looking good. So I'm gonna clear everything whenever I ask for clear all, and let's see if this solved that error. So yeah, I'm gonna attack 2. I'm gonna attack with like a 500. No, Blinkster. I like that you're here watching. You should watch. Do I actually have 500? No, I don't. So I guess I'll attack with 400. Are you doing stack tracking for player profiles? Are the profiles made in the game or are they created from people's Steam ID? I'm not tracking any stats. I might eventually. I don't know. Right now I'm not. I don't know. I probably use their PSN, gamertag, Steam ID stuff instead of making one myself. That'll probably be less work, I guess. So yeah, I'm not. It's not happening. Okay, so I need to make a chat. First, I'm gonna make a button that I can just press and a chat will appear over my character. I'll just add one here. Do I have an update function here? No? I'll create one. Yeah, I'll just do that. Provide updates, if input, get key up, key code, B. If I press B, I want to add the chat. So do dialogue. This is dialogue. And my position follower. I'm gonna try to find a player. Game manager instance players list 0.transform. Okay. And I want it to be 5 seconds in there. Okay, let's see what happens. Damn. Bank alive. Oh god. I guess I didn't finish changing the text on the virus thing. So apparently we stopped fighting the virus and we went to the bank and we stole bytes from the bank. Because logic. I'll fix that later. Steam achievements. Yes, I'm gonna make achievements. But achievements are different than tracking stats, like on Steam ID and stuff. Well, I guess it kind of uses the stats, can use the stats. But I do want to have achievements. Not sure which achievements though. I'll think about that later. Okay. I think the alert manager is not gonna be pre-spawned there. So I should probably drop the alert manager in there, just in case. Okay, alert manager. Let's see what you got so far. So I need to have a spawn point, play. This is dialogue. This is dialogue. That's a lot of dialogue. 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 Okay, so what I want to do is to actually have a little chat box appear. Okay, how am I gonna do that? Am I gonna make a little chat box? I'm gonna make a little chat box, I guess. So, should my chat box have the image for the player? Let's say no. Let's say it just appears on the... It will just appear on the terminal whenever we're talking. Some score milestones, match completion time. Yeah, I could have some stats, yeah. Not sure which ones. Are the dialogue UI text? For now, yes. I want to change them. I'm actually going to change them already. I want to change them for the Text Mesh Pro. So right now, this is a regular UI text. This is message. Nope, now you're not anymore. Now you're going to be a Text Mesh Pro text. Boom, in your face. This is message. Okay, I want it to be centered. I want to be like this. I want you to be a Bebas Nui. I want the font size to be bigger. Now look at this. This is so nice. I love the Text Mesh Pro. I added some softness. I'm gonna take a little bit of softness away. Yep. So crisp and nice. Oh yeah. That's what I'm talking. Okay, so now this is Text Mesh Pro. On the code, I need to change it. So alert message is not using the text anymore. What on earth is Text Mesh Pro? Text Mesh Pro. I'm thinking that the chat box. Oh, I see. The chat box you're talking about is the online one. Yeah, I'll have that. The dialog box I'm building right now is for the single player mostly. And what it happens with it is that whenever you open whenever things happen on the single player, sometimes the big villain's gonna talk to you, or your ally, that's the OS, is gonna talk to you. So here's what I'm thinking for the single player. What's happening is that you're a robot in a robot factory that's being taken over by a evil virus. And I think my evil virus is actually gonna be pixel art. Even though I suck at pixel art, this is what I was making. This is my evil virus. This is his face. So this evil virus taking over the factory, the robot factory, and you're still being put together as robots. And he took over the factory before you got your wireless card installed. So he can't invade you and take over your system. You're the only robot in that factory that can fight the virus, because everyone else has been taken over and is being used by the virus. So much evil behind those green eyes. So you get dropped into this new level, and the OS is still trying to fight back, but he lost control over every system. So he talks to you and guides you through the tutorial and saying like, hey, you can still function by yourself. I need your help, and he kind of guides you through what you have to do. He's kind of this helper character. So these two characters, they're virtual, they don't have a body. They're pretty much pixel art characters in a terminal screen, and they're talking to you through this dialogue system I'm building right now. So yeah, that's what's going on. Now I do need a chat box. Let's make something that's 128 by 64. See you, Quasi. Yeah, thanks for watching, man. It's okay. You got a long streaming. You got a long stream today, so you're probably tired. Don't worry. Okay, so what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna make a little chat box here. So this will be black. Gonna make a white inside. And I kind of want a little something like this here in the bottom. Yep.
Thank you.
Hey, thanks for the follow, Rudy. Rudy. Yay! I got some bites from the virus. Yeah, thanks, Blinkster. Yeah, I wanted something really simple that I could use to justify the single player, but that I could play around with it. So I'm thinking like the robots can have this funny banter with the character, and you can be like, hey, you see that cable there? You should totally attach that cable to you, man. I can download some games to you on that cable. What do you think? And try and convince the robots that he should get assembled into the virus. How was it to do the chat and the Forge networking? Really easy. I'm sending the strings via RPCs. So I have been slicing my sprites for UI. However, MagnaFerox, and maybe there's a better way to do this that I don't know about, but I don't know how I'm gonna do this little thing with 9 slicing. Actually, I know. Actually, I know. I can do it separately. Yeah, I can do it separately. Yeah, that's a good point. Okay. Yeah, I can do that separately. I'm just dumb. I'm totally dumb. Yeah, good point. Thank you for that. Yeah, I just, yeah. Sometimes I'm just too dumb. I can do that part separately and just attach it. Okay. Whoa, desktop, no. That's not where I want you. Okay, assets, textures, UI, dialog, 9 slice. It could work 9 slice too? Huh, interesting. I don't know enough to do that, I guess. So yeah, this will be a sprite. Let's see. Sprite editor. Oh no. You are true color and you are 16. 32. 32 is good. And your point, no filter. Why are you still like that? You're not supposed to be like that. Oh, MIP maps. I shouldn't generate MIP maps. Yep. Okay. Now you're looking right. Alright, let's see. Let's remember how the hell do I do this? Single? No? Oh my god, I don't know how to do this. How do I slice this? Apply. Nope. Oh my god. What am I doing? Let me get an example from one that is not sliced. Sprite editor. Huh, interesting. So just add the slice like that in the middle. Okay, I can do that. Dialog 9 slice. Okay, 1 slice, 2 slice. I guess I might want to actually have more slices like this. So I actually don't know what I'm doing, but I'm trying anyway. And I think I might actually be able to do it. Yep. That sounds like 9 slices. Okay. Apply. Alright, so let's try this. Where's my alert message? I'm gonna duplicate this and make my new prefab. That's my dialog message. Drag the green anchors. Yep. Yes, that's what I did intuitively. Yeah, thanks for pointing it out to me. I was doing it wrong. Okay, so dialog message. UI image. I'm gonna pick my 9 slice thing. A dialog one. Yeah, I think I want the black line to be bigger. Yeah, that's too little. Oops. Okay. Yeah, that looks more like a more respectable line. Alright, so dialog 9 slice. I'm gonna probably have to update my slice. Yeah, I'll update my slice a little bit. Sprite editor. Yeah, so my corners are black, my inside is white. Alright, apply. Yeah, that's more like the chat box I had in mind. Might want even a bigger, blacker area. Oh yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Boom. dragging the bottom anchor just above the sticking out section. Just above the sticking out section. So that stays uniform. I'm not sure I'm following. Above the sticking out section. Wouldn't the middle parts be huh? You know what? I'm gonna make this test. I'm gonna do this and see what happens. So it has a little wheelie over there. Okay. Now I'm gonna go back to my sprite editor. So just above the sticking out section. Okay. So I think this is what you mean. Let's try that. Yeah, so it's not, it stretches it out. If I do that, it stretches it out. So yeah, I don't think I can do it that way. As you see, it just stretches the hell out of it. And I wanted it to be a uniform scale there. So I'm just gonna save this like that. Dialog 9 slice. Then I'm gonna make separately the little thing outside, which is gonna be similar, but it's gonna be a little bit bigger. Oh my god, I'm not the guy to make pixel art. This was a bad idea. Oh my god. Okay. I can just follow that line, because that's a real line. Could follow it. Okay. So I can just paint the pixels over there. I failed you. No, it's okay, MagnaFerox. You taught me how to 9 slice. And now I'm making it better because of you, so thank you. The dialog box is gonna be better because of you. In the loving memory of MagnaFerox. Even though you're not gonna die. Ever. Okay. So I actually want to remove the other part of this, like there in the bottom. Yeah, I'm gonna need a new line. I hate making lines in this thing. Okay. Right, so I guess that is kind of what I wanted. Daniel the pixel artist. That's not a thing. Oh no. No, you stay there. Alright, so this is the bottom part of the... Oh, that looks wrong. Yep, that does look wrong. I could see it from far away that looked wrong. Okay, okay. Got this. So this is dialog bottom piece. Delete the bottom layer and do a stroke on the top layer. I'm not sure, I don't follow anymore, but it's kind of done, so. But yeah, thank you. Yeah, the chat has some delay, so it takes a while before I see the chat and what you said there. But I appreciate the suggestions, man. It does help. I think your next project should involve pixel art. Why do you hate me? That's the only question I have for you. What did I do for you to hate me? Okay, dialogue, bottom thingy. And I'll make this way smaller. Is it 16? Probably 32. Huh, interesting. Okay, I was using the wrong button. Did I say that this was true color point, no filter? So yeah, should it be that weird? Okay. Okay. So I guess that is it. It's kind of weird. Okay. So let's try that. I'll throw those two up here. Let's just see what happens, because I'm curious. I'm not entirely sure what's going to happen, because I know it resizes. So let's see. Alert manager. I want you to use dialog message for the dialog. I'm going to apply that. Let's see what happens. Hi, 2Gamers. Yes. Oh yeah. Arguments out of range because my player's not there yet. You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna go in my test scene so I can just test quicker. That's probably a better idea. Alright. Whoa. That's an error. Huh. Oh, I know why. Because I actually set my... Yeah. So if I do this, things should be good again. Because I removed the old Unichi text and I replaced it with text mesh text. Did I just... I think my music stopped playing and I never noticed it properly. Where's my music stuff? Where's my music at? Yeah, found my music. Yeah, I think it's playing. Yep. Alright, so let's try that again. Huh. Cool. So, the dialog box is showing. It does looks kind of cool, but I want the black to be stronger there. Okay. Now the text. The text. Oh, the font size is so big it's not showing. Oh, I see the problem there. Yeah, the font size should be smaller. Okay, so on the alert message, I should make sure that my font size is set to auto size. Am I ever changing my font size on the alert manager, or am I just changing the scale? I think I'm just changing the scale. So this should be okay. Okay. On my dialog manager, dialog message, I'm gonna make the image bigger. Kind of wanted to cover the whole area here. I'm gonna make this go more here to the bottom. Yeah, that's okay. And I want the text to cover most of it. So I'm gonna put the text a little bit inside here. So 15, 15. Put a little bit 10 on the top and bottom way more. And I'm gonna also say that this should auto size So this is message and it's a two-liner one. Yeah, that sounds legit. So this is message. In the case of the dialogue, I want it to be black. Or actually I want to be... yeah, maybe I want it to be white. It could be that I want it to be like this. That could be a thing. At least for the villain. The villain could talk like this, with black and white. Okay, let's try this and see if that works. Nope. It did not work at all. Now why? Is it because of the text? This is dialogue, so the text is wrong there. The alpha is 0. Oh, I see, the alpha is 0. Interesting. So when I'm setting my text, I'm setting my alpha to 0 and I'm doing the fade of the alpha with 1. Which I don't want to do with the Text Mesh, because Text Mesh Pro doesn't do that with the regular... Oh, interesting. Okay. I can work around that. I'll give this a canvas group. Okay, it's not interactable, it does not block race. I'll also give the same thing to the dialog message. And instead of doing the fade there, I'm gonna do the fade in the canvas group. So alert message is gonna have a canvas group. Canvas group CG. I'm gonna get my CG, is gonna be get components. Nasty green text, yes, nasty green text for the villain for sure. This is gonna be canvas group. A blackout. No, no blackout. The messages are for the single player, so the other characters can talk to you. Okay, so whenever I'm gonna go text do fade, I'm actually wanting to do the CG do fade. So 10.3f. So let's say a CG.alpha equals 0, then I'm gonna alpha to 1. Okay, then down here the same thing. Instead of that, I'm gonna do CG do fade 0, then the rest is the same. Time to disappear is linear. Okay, that's a workaround for that problem. Why is Dan glowing red? Oh my god. You know what? I probably set... oh yeah, I set the temp color to A. Nope. Temp color is never A, man. Yeah, somewhere I might have set the... yeah, 0. No, this is not 0, this is 1. This is definitely 1. That was my problem. Alright. Let's try again now. This is dialogue. This is dialogue. Yep, that's good. My dialogue message should probably have a bigger Y offset for this. Okay, that kind of works. What I want to do now is... where's my alert manager? Where's my do dialogue? Do I take color here? I should take color. Probably do. Oh yeah, the dialogue should take color. No, it shouldn't. I'll handle color differently. I'll handle color with the character. So I should probably take the character as well. Do that. You know what I'm gonna do right now, guys? I'm kinda thirsty. I'm gonna do two things. One, I wanna change the text here so the maximum is bigger. Say 85 is my maximum. And I wanna go grab some water. So I'm gonna put you guys to watch some bots, the gladiating with each other. Hey, Nate the Great. Tell me someone else out there liked Kylo Ren as a villain. Dude, did you watch the video of Kylo Ren an undercover boss? That's the funniest thing I watched this week. Magna Ferox. Watch this video. Blinkster, thanks so much for watching. I'll see you next time. But yeah, blackout. Oh no, no blackout, man. So let's actually can just go ahead and have all of them be bots. So Twitch channel Daniel SND, I think it's Daniel SND, yeah. And I'll make it 4 players. Gonna give those other guys different colors. So I got green, blue, 3, 4. Alright, so I'm gonna give him AIs, medium AIs. Alright, initial points I'm gonna say 10. And I'm gonna put them in the survival classic. Let's pick another level. Let's put those guys into the horizontal conveyor. Should give some fast battles. So custom arena, horizontal conveyor, go. Oh, the horizontal arena is for 2 players. Oops. I'm gonna put the scene level. Yeah, man, that was great. So if you guys tap something in the chat, you might be picked to get your name over one of the bots. Let's see which one's gonna win. So you can type in the chat now and you're gonna be entered into the game, in a way. Alright. I'm gonna grab some water while you guys watch the bots fighting. Alright. Oh my god, Blackout. Why do you guys love Blackout, man? Jesus. Okay, it's Quasi TV versus Rudy versus Carta 33040. Oh my god, that's a long name. Carta 330490. There are so many numbers in this. Oh my god. I have no idea. I don't know, guys, what you guys don't have any idea about. The new effects happen in the next match, so first someone needs to die. Okay, we're close to each other. Oh my god. Yeah, Blackout's a bad one too, because no one can see anything. Alright. Oh my god, it's still in Blackout? Come on. Jesus. Okay, I'm gonna vote as well, just so it's not Blackout anymore. Huh. At least I can see better this time. I think it's a bug. The blackout overlay is not there anymore. Yeah, I got it working. It was working there. I don't know if it looks so good. I'm kind of... I don't know if it looks really good. I'm not entirely sold on it. Ooh, that was a good one by Quasi TV. Magnaferox and Quasi now. Ooh, Quasi got him. Damn, Quasi is schooling everyone, man. He got way more lives. He got 8 lives. It's slow motion time. Slow motion. Whoa, Quasi's. Oh, another kill. Magnaferox and Carta now. Yeah, right now the commands are either confuse. No, don't do confuse. Just don't do confuse. I'll say run slow, just not confuse. Don't vote for confuse. Confuse is bad. Don't confuse. Come on, Magnaferox. Oh, you don't just shoot. You need to wait for the other guy. Come on. Ooh. Nice stun. Ooh. Come on. Oh, what are you doing? The fist was right there. The fist was right there, Magnaferox. Now you're gonna die. Ooh, no you're not. Oh my god, those bots, man. Yeah, the medium... Oh my god, confused. No, don't do confused. The medium bots, they take lots of random shots on purpose, so not to be too hard. So lots of times they'll just shoot for no reason at all. Yeah, you asked for that one. You're just okay, everyone's running slow now. Oh, double speed. Those double speed's kind of cool. All right. Let's see. Pretty much I'm doing slow motion with time scale. Thanks, Diabolical Games. That's always great to hear, man. Yeah, the game is going really well, and right now I'm working mostly on the single player version. The multiplayer version is pretty solid already. Yeah, I'm setting time. I'm setting the time scale. Oh, time sale, no. Yeah, things are getting pretty close. So, Quasi still got more lives than everyone. Oh, double speed. Quasi is still over everyone in lives. Or he was, now he's dead. So quick I didn't even see. Oh! Nice one from H. Rudy. Boom. It's still in double speed. Whoa, everything's so... Oh my god! Magnaferox out! Everyone's out! Rudy has turned the tables. Rudy is now in front of everyone. I've been working on this for 1 year and 1 day. The birthday of 1 year of Rocket Fist was actually yesterday. In Unity it's been since August of 2013, I guess. I think. Okay, so now it's not double speed, but people run faster. But it's not double speed, it's only run faster. Okay. H. Rudy is now dominating again. He has 2 lives while everybody else has 1. And if Magnaferox dies, Magnaferox is out of this one. He's totally out. Come on, Magnaferox, you can do this. If you kill him, you're still in the game, and next one, everyone's gonna be with the same amount of lives. Next one will be the last round. Come on, Magnaferox. Come on. Did you do anything to celebrate? No. Yeah, Magnaferox got it! Now everyone has 1 life. This is the match that decides everything. This is the match. And Karta's out already. Now it's Quasi, Magnaferox, and H-Rudy. Magnaferox very aggressively got H-Rudy out. Now, oh, Magnaferox won. Good job, Magnaferox. You won. Magnaferox won, but H-Rudy still had more kills. H-Rudy had 13 kills, but the match, this game mode, is based on survival. So Magnaferox wins on survival.
Thank you.
Yeah. Hey, thanks for the follow, Karta. Yeah, that was awesome, man. I should give I don't know what the command for giving currency is. I should give some currency for Magnaferox for winning. I'll figure that out. How to give currency. Your new robot overlord. How did you write the replay system, or is it an asset? Okay, I didn't entirely write it, but I didn't entirely not write it either. I used an asset, and I changed the assets to what I wanted. The asset I used is called Moments. It's entirely free. It's done by CHman. And this asset points add Magnaferox 500. I don't know if this happened. Maybe it could be bytes. Add Magnaferox 500. Oh, okay. There, you got bytes for winning that match. Yeah. I do want to add more Twitch integration into this, especially on the single player. So I'm gonna do some choice chamber kind of stuff. So Moments is a GIF replay recorder. It doesn't give you automatically the replay feature, but you can tweak it to pull the render textures he's using and show them in order to make the replay. If that makes sense. Okay. So no, I'm not using Chronos. Chronos doesn't really work for replay like that. Like, it will work for replay on physics systems where they replace the same thing that's gonna happen. Not for something that's a game like this. I actually asked the guy from Chronos and they said like, nope, sorry. I'm actually not saving. I have an array of render textures, and it's saving a render texture each frame on this circular buffer array. And whenever the replay is called, it stops recording. It's just gonna show those render textures on the image raw, one after the other. Cool, awesome. Test scene. Yeah. So I have my dialogue there. I'm just gonna call the dialogue thing good for now. And I'm going to continue with my level action show dialogue to make use of that. So, on my level editor, let's make a little thing here. No. Game data, you chill, bro. I'm gonna say this is not a custom level, so I can edit stuff. I'm gonna say this is single player, so I can edit stuff with single player stuff. Alright. Oh my god. My middle mouse button's not working. Oh no, Okay, this is very annoying. I wonder if it's just a USB not contacting correctly, or if I might need to buy a new mouse. Because I really like my middle mouse button, so let me try and disconnect the mouse and connect again. Magnaferox, I can't do that because it would require me to have a deterministic physics simulation. The game would always be the same, and I don't want to dive so deep into the math like that. I can't have a deterministic system. That would be a lot of work for me. However, you can save this little replay you saw if you press select, it saves a GIF for you, and you can share the GIF. So yeah. I actually do that already. Okay, let me try and reconnect my mouse. And it was on the hub, I guess. Where the hell is my mouse connected? What the hell? Huh. Well, that's weird. Okay. Mouse has been reconnected. Let's see if the middle mouse button. Nope. God damn it. I need a new mouse. This is annoying. I like the GIF export, that's nice. You might be able to record from position that position. Okay, so before I had this system, my first idea is yes, I'm gonna record all of the positions. Then I'm like, okay, I can replay all the positions. What about the actual particle effects? Because I'm spawning particle effects, I'm despawning them. So when I despawn them, I don't have them to replay anymore. So it started to become such a convoluted system of recording everything possible, like all the methods called. It was way too convoluted, and I was like, no, that's crazy. This is insanity. So I stopped, and I was like, I'm not gonna have replay anymore. This game is not gonna have replay. Then I found moments, and I was like, yes, this is perfect. I don't have to worry about recording everything. I just have to show these images, and that works. So that is the history of replay in Rocket Fist. That's what happened. Okay, different mouse. I don't like this mouse as much as the other one. But this one, the middle mouse button actually works. Okay. Yay, I have a middle mouse button again. God damn it, mouse, why are you so bad? Oh my god, my computer is so slow right now. Ah! No, stop, computer. Jesus. Okay, my computer is kind of dying right now. The longer I stream, I guess the worse it gets. Like the memory just is used more and more. Maybe I should have like an intermission on the stream. Like I stop streaming and I start streaming back again, so it stops being dying like that. When you messed with Forge, did you write your own server hosting connection, or did you use the hosting scene that comes with it? I used the hosting scene that comes with it. Attack of the calculator. I don't even have a calculator. It was Chrome that did stuff right now. Chrome is killing me. Okay, see, he's even like showing there, like, oh my god, I'm gonna kill you. We should kill some stuff. Oh, I still have the Quasi TV here open. Okay, back to what I was doing. When I connect, I'm gonna do this. And when I do this, I'm gonna show the dialogue, okay? When I press that button, I'm gonna show the dialogue. So instead of wait for active, then show dialogue. So I'm gonna show the dialogue on that one. The dialogue is this. That's a realization dialogue, and it's gonna duration time is that one. Okay. So what I want to do now is to actually add the code for it to call my dialogue. Oh my god, stop being so slow, computer. Jesus. Okay. So I'm gonna make a new one here for to be my alert message, related message. So I'm gonna ask for the alert manager to create a dialog. So related message. Well, no, alert manager. Do dialog. I'm gonna do dialog string, dialog duration. Scale's fine. Why? What's wrong? Transform? Oh yeah! I need to say which one. So terminals. For each terminal, yeah, that's gonna be okay. So I might show more than one, or am I gonna pick a random one? I'm gonna pick a random one. So I'm gonna pick a random terminal. Terminals 0 terminals dot count. Oh yeah, in the random range. So random dot range from 0 to terminals count. And this is only gonna happen if terminals more than 0. Terminals.counts more than 0. If terminals is less than 0, is active is instantly false, and I'm gonna remove from executing list. Okay. So I grab that random terminal, and I'm gonna grab his transform and pass it on. Then dialog duration. Yep. So that should do my dialog. And whenever I want to remove it, I should actually set this to be my related message. Whenever I'm removing it, if related message game object is active in hierarchy, then I'm gonna tell it like, hey related message, you should probably go die. You should get clear, disappear, yeah, disappear, and disappear really quick. Yep. Hey Arconix, Kenny, thanks for the host. And everyone coming from Kenny's channel, this is Rocket Fest. I'm making a local multiplayer game that ended up becoming an online multiplayer game as well, and a single player game because I don't know, it just happened. But yeah, right now I'm working on a little feature for the single player that's dialog boxes showing up. Let's see if it's working-ish. Well, let's say if related message is not null as well. Yeah. Okay. So let's see. I'm gonna press play. Okay, load. Show dialog. Okay. Let's try this. Oh yeah, look at that dialog. Oh yeah. How long did I set the duration on this dialog? Is it ever gonna go away? How long is the duration of that thing? It's still executing. Dialog duration 0. Oh yeah, because I said if the dialog duration is 0, I'm not gonna remove. But the dialog duration shouldn't be 0 according to my serialization. Did I say the dialog duration was 0? Yes, I did actually. I'm dumb. Okay, duration time 2.1. Oh, and I forgot to remove the dialogue is still there. Oh my god. Jesus, dialogue. Go die. Okay. Oh yeah, now it goes away. Okay, so it's working. Alright. Okay guys, that's it for today. I've been streaming now for about 2 hours, almost 3 hours, and I got what I wanted to get done today. My dialog box works. Now I can start working on the tutorial using those dialog boxes. So yeah, thank you so much for watching, and I'll be back on Wednesday at the same time. And yeah, thanks for the new people following, thanks for the guys donating to Keith and Magnaferox. So I'll see you guys next week. Well, tomorrow, no, Wednesday, not next week, Wednesday. Alright, bye.